first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it there.
Quick toss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be third and long. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Judicials will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Judicials back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll toss it. Powers through. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Judicials.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Charlotte's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Back to throw, it's Harrell. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds a little space.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's McGowan. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Charlotte. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Handoff to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll toss it to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Got it in the middle. It's McGee. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the flat, wide receiver screen. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. And the 49ers trying to pay off the threat. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Niners.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. He's got it on the right. It's a seam wide open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Judicials.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Got his man to the left. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Makes one man miss. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Still looking on the move. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Let's see what the offense dials up on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Judicials come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The big fullback's got it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He's got an open man, and he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. A shot toward the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Charlotte.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Goes to the option, and they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Charlotte. The defense takes matters into its own hands. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the back. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Judicials are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. They'll run the option. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. The Judicials will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. Moving away from pressure. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Touchdown, Niners! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Judicials are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down.
Number 8 on to kick it away.
From midfield, looking for room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
The Judicials will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rutledge. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
To the air, it's Harrell. That's reeled in. It's Rutledge. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's McGee. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The option look. Now the toss. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a crease. It's O'Neal. Oh, ball's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it this. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Tries to get it on the ground. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. He wants it all. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Charlotte. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Judicials can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And here comes the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be dragged down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The give to the left side. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
And the ball's on the ground. Scoops it up. Still a live ball. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it from the gun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Charlotte. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Got the first down and more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Give to the big fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Judicials need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the defense.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the 49ers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on that.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's York. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Quarterback keeper. Breaks the tackle. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Here comes the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Judicials come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Now on the option. Running to Green. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Judicials are on the move.
And that's good enough for first down.
On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Judicials come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Sends it back in motion. On the ground, it's made. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games, so you got to keep sharpening the tool.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. And they're going to put another. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it